Hello everyone, this is the Mayor of Gaming, and today we are back looking at the best deals that you can find on the Humble Store as of today. The spring sale is still going on for a few more days. I think we got, yes, we have until Thursday. And so we might be seeing some repeats here, but either way, these are the games I looked through, saw, hey, these are good deals for this game, and decided to throw them out there. So, without further ado, let's get started with Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation is an interesting survival horror game. There's one alien hunting you down and trying to kill you. It's a lot of fun. It's a really tense, really good sci-fi horror game. So, I mean, if that sounds like your thing, give it a look. Odds are you've probably heard of it before and have seen various reviews of it. So yes, Alien Isolation, I can back up. That's a good game. It captures the atmosphere of the movies perfectly. So anyway, let's keep it rolling. Oh yes, the price of Alien Isolation. It is currently $12.49, down from $49.99. So good price to pick it up. Anyway, Max Payne 3. Max Payne 3 is a good third-person shooter game, which is just a blast to play. Story is really good. Gunplay is just a ton of fun. The multiplayer is pretty solid too. You will hear some people say it's not as good as 1 and 2, which, yeah, it kind of isn't, but it's still a pretty damn solid game. Max Payne 3, you can pick it up now for $4.99, down from $19.99, which is just a good deal. $5 for Max Payne 3, yeah, that's worth it. Very much worth it. Anyway, next. Shelter. Shelter is a feelsy game, to put it lightly. You play as a mother badger, who are, you're sheltering your cubs from harm, while they are stalked by birds of prey, and just the other perils of nature. It's something that, don't play it if you like animals and you dislike seeing bad things happening to animals, or maybe play it if you do, because this will definitely get a reaction from you. This is a game that I couldn't play for that long, because I have a soft spot for, nature's fuzzy little critters. But yes, you have to find food for them, enough food to make sure they can all eat. Yeah, if you want to question why you are feeling so bad for all these cute, adorable animals, this is something to play. Right now, you can get it for $2.99, down from $9.99. Definitely worth picking up at that price. Game might not be for everyone. If you think you might get a little too, attached to the adorable little badgers, I probably wouldn't touch it. But if you do want to see, a different tone for an adventure, this is definitely one to check out. So, next, Drunken Robot Pornography. Now, with a name like that, yes, this game features, and I quote, 30-story tall giant robots, jetpacks, and guns. DRP, which is the abbreviation for it, Drunken Robot Pornography, describes itself as a bullet hell first-person shooter for Windows. Looking at some of the gameplay, it kind of reminds me a bit of Tower of Guns or Ziggurat with a more, I would say, sci-fi vibe. It looks really fun, and it's pretty cheap too, $3.74, down from $14.99, and it looks just like a blast. You can. It also comes with a giant robot construction kit, so you can create your own Titan. And yes, that sounds just amazing. I would love to create my own giant 30-story tall robot. Don't read too far into that. Anyway, yes, this looks a lot of fun. If you're into first-person shooters with heavy action, heavy emphasis on flying around with jetpacks and shooting at giant-ass robots, give this a look. It's pretty damn cheap right now, and it looks like fun. So, anyway, next. Dive Kick. This game is just a blast. I like to call it glorified thumb wrestling, to be honest. It boils fighting games down to its very, very, very minimalistic core that you possibly could. It's a fun game because the entirety of you have two control buttons, or two buttons, no movement at all, two buttons, one to jump, one to jump and one to jump backwards, and then one of those buttons will kick, hence dive kick. Just be the first one to land a dive kick 5 times in a round and you win. That's it. That's all there is to it. Different characters have different moves. It's a lot of fun. Multiplayer is addictive as hell. If you get 2 people in a room with this, it's great. You know, it's great for parties, great for just, you know, it's a stupid fun little game, and right now you can get it for $2.50 or $2.49. Down from $9.99. So, you know, good deal. I can't recommend this game enough. It's just a hell of a lot of fun. It can get pretty in-depth at times when you get 2 people that are really good at it. A lot of fake outs and, you know, reads and things like that. But at its core, it's really simplistic and just a blast. So, anyway, next. The Fall. This is something I haven't played yet, but I do own. I do want to start it soon. And it apparently is really, really freaking good. So that's why I'm recommending it here. The Fall is it's the first story in a trilogy. So first off, that's, you know, kind of cool. Take on the role of Arid, the artificial intelligence on board a high-tech combat suit. Arid's programming activates after crashing on an unknown planet. The human pilot within the suit is unconscious, and it is Arid's duty to protect them at all cost. As she progresses into her twisted, hostile surroundings, driven to find medical aid before it is too late, the realities of what transpired on the planet force Arid to reflect upon her own protocols. Arid's journey to save her pilot ultimately challenges the very rules that are driving her. So if you're looking for a good sci-fi story, this definitely looks like one that will make you think. Also, looking at the trailer and just from what I've heard, really good atmosphere. If you're looking for a good story, a good sci-fi, The Fall is definitely the place to look. And it is going right now for $3.99, down from $9.99. So hey, you know, like with all these sales, you could do worse. Anyway, next up. The Sega Genesis Classics Collection. This has a bunch of games from the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive to the European friends out there, and it just has a metric shit ton of games. I'm not going to list them off because there's around 40 or 50 or so of them, but I will say it does have a good number of the more, you know, the favorites. It has the Phantasy Stars, 2, 3, and 4 rather. Landstalker, Kid Chameleon, the Golden Axe series, Gunstar Heroes, the Echo series, Beyond Oasis, Altered Beast, the Alex Kidd series, the Streets of Rage series, Space Harrier 2, the Shining 4 series, which also includes Shining in the Darkness, Ristar, and just a shit ton. Oh yeah, the Vector Man series, and just a shit ton more. Wait, was I wrong about Alex Kidd? Yeah, it just has the first Alex Kidd and has the Wonder Boy series. However, if you are in Germany listening to this somehow, Decap Attack, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Shadow Dancer, and Monster Boy 3, Wonder Boy 3 Monster Lair will not be available to you. However, this is a shit ton of really great classic games, and if you're one of those that doesn't care much for emulation and would rather play these games a legal way, you can pick all these up for $7.49, down from $29.96, which actually is a pretty good deal. I love all of these games, well, most of these games. There are some of them that are kind of crap, like, actually, you know, there's not really any I can think of that I actively dislike. I mean, maybe Echo, but I think that's just because Eternal Champions, I didn't really like that. But anyway, yes, so yeah, if you're interested in some classic Sega games, this is a good place to look. So, moving on. Super Hexagon. This is on the list for one reason and one reason alone. It's 29 cents. Seriously. For less than what you would put in an arcade machine to play around at Pac-Man or something, because what, they're 50 cents nowadays or something, you can play, you can own this game, down from $2.99. Super Hexagon is a action game where you pretty much just have to, the best I can describe it is avoid things that are flying at you. Really addictive, music's really fun. It's made by the same guy that made VVVVVV. And yeah, it's rotating, and it's just like the hexagons rotating, things get crazy, visuals are very nice, minimalistic, but really good. And yeah, 29 cents, come on. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. So, looking for a new game to your library that will probably suck up hours of your time, Super Hexagon's the way to go. So, moving on. Hammerwatch. Hammerwatch is the best I can put it is, it's an old school Gauntlet clone, almost. Hack and slash through a bunch of enemies as a bunch of different classes. Great for multiplayer. The only thing, it doesn't really have monster spawners like Gauntlet did, but you will find hidden levels in this game that are very much Gauntlet based. No, there are some monster spawners. They're just different looking. Anyways, if you like classic Gauntlet games, if you like dungeon crawlers, if you like puzzle games, if you like a game that is a great couch co-op game, that one I can definitely vouch for, because it's great. I had some friends over, no idea what to play, was just going through my titles, and oh hey, apparently I got this at some point in time. Popped it in, and we played it for quite a while. It does do the whole, oh hey, game over, better start all over again, so make sure you have a good group of people to play with that are ready to last throughout the entire game. And right now you can pick it up for $1.49, down from $9.99. So, $1.49, great game. A few different campaigns in it too. So I mean, there's I think there's one that takes place in kind of a pyramid rather. The other one's kind of a standard castle with different layers, but the other one I think is a pyramid, and I think they have more coming out, actually. I'm not too sure about that. I might have to check that out. Might have to get back into that again. Anyway, Hammerwatch. Moving on. Saints Row 4, Game of the Century Edition. If you haven't played Saints Row 4, what's wrong with you? You should probably get this right now. You are the President of the United States, and the Earth is invaded by aliens. You are then put into some kind of virtual prison, which you then start to hack to give yourself superpowers, which then kind of, you form a resistance of people that are also in the, really hard to explain, but my god is it fun. They call it the American Fever Dream. It's great. It spans time, space, it's amazing. And this is the Game of the Century Edition, which comes with the Enter the Dominatrix DLC, as well as How the Saints Saved Christmas, which I actually played myself on Christmas Eve just this last year for the first time, and that was just a blast. It was probably the best thing I've done in a long time. It was great. But yes, I can't say this enough. If you like just open world, crazy ass games, kind of like what Grand Theft Auto does, but turned up to the nth degree, Saints Row 4 is the way to go. I do like Grand Theft Auto, but they're still kind of grounded in reality. Saints Row just kind of said fuck that and gave us superpowers. So yeah, right now you can get it for $7.49, down from $29.99. So this is one to get. So anyway, next up, the last game on our list is Saints Row Gat Out of Hell, the standalone expansion pack for Saints Row 4, which this is kind of after the Saints Row 4 series. Is kind of like, well, what fans were like, well, what can we do next? Apparently that answer was shoot the devil in the face. The boss gets sent to hell. You play as Johnny and Kinsey to just go on and rescue the boss who's in hell. Why not? You get all sorts of powers that help you on your way, supernatural powers, which, oddly enough, are just like the ones that you get in the Saints Row 4 game. But it's still just a blast. This is the best way to put it, it's more Saints Row 4. And as you could probably tell from my last little rant, this is definitely a good thing. However, what is a little odd about this, I think it's because Saints Row 4 is a little older than this one. The full game is actually cheaper than the standalone expansion at the moment, which is odd. But you can pick up Gat Out of Hell for $13.39, down from $19.99 at the moment. If you haven't played Saints Row 4 before, definitely pick up the Saints Row 4 right now. Seriously, go play it, love it, enjoy it. Then come back, check out Gat Out of Hell, because that's also, it's more Saints Row 4. If you like Saints Row 4, you'll like Gat Out of Hell. It's simple. Anyway, that's the best deals I found today. I'll see you again, hopefully tomorrow. I might be taking a few days off when I see deals that are mostly just repeats, which is why I skipped a few days. But yes, till next time, this has been the Mayor of Gaming. If you want to see more good deals that I find on the internet, hit the little subscribe button below, hit the like button, because that actually helps a lot. Mostly my ego, but it also boosts the search ratings, and I want to help people get good deals. That is something that I legit enjoy doing. I got some game news going on here, and some mediocre Let's Plays at times. So, yeah, if any of those sound interesting, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good one.